E aí, voltou? Como é que tá a qualidade agora, mano? Nossa, velho. Eu não vou destruir aquilo ali não. Porque pode ser que acabe a missão. E eu quero platinar, eu vou ter que destruir tudo na minha frente. Voltamos depois de começar. Voltou aí, Rony? Como é que tá? Eu não sei como é que usa flare. Eu não sei nem se é automático ou não. Ah, mas a gente poderia fazer a missão logo, mas eu não quero, velho. Meu Deus do céu. Tá melhor, Rony? A qualidade? Tem um MiG fugindo. Excelente. Ah, cara, o cara me distraiu, velho. Volta tudo de novo. O Top Gun se lascou, velho. Não, agora é porque eu saí do personagem. Vamos entrar no personagem de novo aqui.
Destroyed. 5 to go. Get the fighters out there. Protect the radar vehicle. They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us. Accelerate. Being attacked by enemy aircraft. Western position. Move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue
Interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down.
Missile.
Okay, recruits.
Missile.
Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. Plan forward fast. Base is too far from Allied territory. Target eliminated.
Missile.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
Locked.
You're mine. I'll make it quick.
All aircraft, residential area is near you.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Mísseis possuem menor capacidade de rastreamento das nuvens. Olha! É bom saber então. No meio da nuvem a gente é mais difícil então de ser acertado, é isso, né? Cara, eu tô muito confundido de botões, cara. De freio de manobra.
Zone 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Missile away.
That radar was just about to go online. Missile fire, evading.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Heads up, bandit behind you. Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? But that's gonna be a circus. I don't think withdraw. What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead? The enemy aircraft away from the base. Bandit in my sights. It didn't connect.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Nossa, eles estão no meio. Agora eu entendi porque que eles estão no meio da nuvem.
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards. Heads up! Bandit behind you! Getting on rock. Breaking.
É só atirar de perto.
In gun range.
Missile.
Missile inbound! Missile inbound!
They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out. Can't say I blame them. Right now! Watch your six.
Fox 2,
É, o objetivo das missões é limpar tudo, né?
All right, clean up that last radar vehicle. There's nothing in your way now.
Beleza, agora é o último.
Fire anti-air gun! Now!
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Oh, to see the Erusians' faces now.
Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Como assim?
enemy transports are taxiing.
No, they're not linked with the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback for those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
All right. This base is worth destroying. 3 targets remaining.
Tá decolando, tá decolando.
Mage 2. Missile away.
Que foi aquilo, velho?
UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Ah, não.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't
Bora,
change
Top Gun.
Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones. Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter? He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Caution, hostile at the radar lock.
Vamos mostrar que somos melhores do que drones.
UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Column Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Missile.
That's a miss.
My stuff. Lockdown bandit.
Target was not struck.
Nossa, ele entrou no meio da nuvem.
The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase him down and pull the trigger. Column 2, the enemy's reading you.
Tô com medo da altitude, ele pode brotar no meio do chão do nada, velho.
Mage 2 enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Launch 2.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
Passar tempo demais na nuvem faz minha aeronave congelar?
Mage 2 is in the clouds.
They won't show up on the radar. Launch 2.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Meu Deus, mas esse jogo é muito bom.
Current target is on rails. There's still military vehicles and...
Completei a missão 2 do modo campanha. Foi essa a conquista que deu ali, velho.
Superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Eu fui devagarzinho, só eliminando os alvos. Beleza. Próxima missão, velho.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape
Olha o Vulture.
safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft.
Beleza.
There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101.
Porta-aviões aéreo, velho.
The Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces.
É o
If
Arcbird?
that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Vambora. Tá, vamos usar a aeronave do jogo, né, mano? Que essas daqui são todas aeronaves que eu não deveria estar usando. Beleza, queria comprar o Mirage, tem como? Tem como. Ele tem míssil AA, vai ser melhor esse daqui. Desbloqueei. Isso aqui faz o quê? Aumenta o limite de carga do míssil. É útil, é útil. Tá, eu quero Mirage. Mirage é multitarefa. Mas não tem problema não, eu quero o F-16. Mas Mirage é melhor. Mas a França, o Brasil já teve o supersônico, já o Mirage, né? Eu só não entendi por que ele tá com um GPB quando... Ah, é a primeira arma, eu sempre esqueço, cara. Não é do meio. Dá pra comprar ali? Ah, mas a gente tá aprendendo também, né? Pelo amor de Deus. 9.000, eu tenho quanto? 9.056. Brasil só tem caça-nilba. Cara, então olha só, eu não posso usar as aeronaves com estrelinha, mano. Eu já usei 300 dela. A aeronave azul é caça e a aeronave rosa é multitarefa. Acho que é isso. Beleza. Vou equipar essa daqui. Eu posso pegar a peça da outra e colocar aqui? Ah, posso. Tá, eu consegui melhorar a aceleração dela. Tá, interessante, cara. O joguinho tá interessante até, velho. Na verdade, isso daqui é um Ace Combat melhorado, né, mano? Ah, tá bonito.
Maintain your current position.
Olha, abastecimento aéreo, já começamos.
100. Trigger, maintain your current approach.
Consegui. Mano, eu acho o cockpit dele tão bonito também, velho. Outro que tá no fundo do mar é fogo.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action.
Vambora, cara. É combate no ar, velho.
Current airspace.
Vamos lá, Clau.
But that doesn't
O cara tá já F16, mano.
good luck.
Page 1, Wilco.
Não muda nada aqui, é. Tem um jogo do Play 2 que ele é todo personalizado, o radar dele.
Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure.
Correntes de ar, ah, mano, meu Deus, esse jogo também é fogo. Nossa, afeta mesmo. Olha, olha.
If you hit one of them, stick to him like glue.
Eu peguei uma corrente de ar.
Sights even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Nossa, esse jogo é muito bom, velho. Essa missão é boa, hein? Eu adoro missão assim, cara, que é só avião.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
O jogo não me ensinou a usar flare. Ah, agora ensinou, velho. Cara, eu não preciso de flare, velho.
You're screwing up the accuracy.
Eu jogo pra esquerda e pra direita. Usei flare. Calma aí, eu vou usar uma flare. Olha, eu vou usar a flare na câmera de terceira pessoa, velho. Pra vocês verem.
Mage 2, missile away.
Nice kill.
One remaining.
Não sei se deu pra ver porque... Mas vocês sabem o que é flare, né? Ah, o Rio nem sabe o que é flare, velho. Mas pra quem não sabe, velho, meus aviões soltam umas contramedidas ali, que aí engana o míssil dos caras ali e é isso, velho.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Sabe não? Sabe mesmo não, René? Mentira, ele não sabe. Eu vou usar uma aqui aleatória, velho. Ó.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Aí quando o míssil dos caras vem, eles se enganam com aqueles bagulho ali e acertam eles, entendeu? Aí não me acerta. Mano, olha esse jogo, tá muito bonito, velho. Eu já falei isso. A melhor coisa desse jogo é você disputar em cima das nuvens. E embaixo é muito... Na verdade não é perigoso, às vezes é melhor, dependendo se o caça inimigo for melhor, né? Compensa mais ir pra lá. Já foi todo mundo?
Radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Não acabou não, tenho certeza que não acabou, cara.
Sweat. Missile incoming. Evade. Break. Break.
What the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Tomei.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
We're just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
Não acertei um.
change in game plan.
Tá, agora vai ter que ser bom, velho.
Destroy the arsenal bird.
Nossa senhora.
Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Missile.
Tá, agora vai ter que ser bom, velho. Olha a lua.
Missile.
Mergulhei.
Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Beleza. Eu tenho que eliminar aquilo ali, ó.
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is column 3, column 2's hit!
Status report.
Acabou minha flare.
Ship, column 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Então, vamos nós de novo. Vamos encarar. Eu não sei de onde estão vindo os mísseis. Tem muita gente.
3 lost.
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
Cara, não dá pra mirar nos drones, velho.
All aircraft, stay alert.
Breaking!
O que foi?
Skeleton 2 lost.
Eu não vou entrar ali.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. If they knew this earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing.
Eu não vou fugir.
Engage squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but column 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort column 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Tá, a gente tem que defender então nossas... Nossa
Returning
senhora.
home.
Target lock. Firing. Box 2. That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Tô tentando, cara. Tô tentando. Calma.
Fox 2.
Not on my watch.
Eles estão fugindo, eles estão fugindo.
AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Column Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Caution. Unflood the radar lock.
H2, UAV down. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
Yowza. It didn't connect. My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1, leaving Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
Tô tentando, cara, mas...
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile! Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report.
Eles
Just
estão muito longe, eu não tô conseguindo.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off.
Ponto de asa laranja.
Column 2, stop dogfighting and run. Got one in my sights.
Os meus mísseis não estão funcionando, os secundários ali, ó.
information in the clouds.
Eu não tô enxergando nada. Droga o chão.
Get those UAVs off the
Ele enfrentou um Sul 30, velho. Com asa laranja.
If main squadron still have their hotshot, then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Gollum and Mage, we owe you a debt. We'll pay it. Main squadron, get those things off my ass.
Tô tentando.
Trigger, can you help him?
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fourth-grade aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
I'm dead meat.
Nossa, eu tô sem controle nenhum do avião.
Opening fire. I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good.
Vocês não devem estar sentindo, velho. Vocês só estão vendo. Ah, agora voltou.
Missile. Ammunition
No remaining special weaponry.
Acho que esse negócio de corrente de ar que o jogo falou dentro da nuvem ali, sei lá o que que acontece.
Fly away as fast as we can.
Mage 2, bandit on your 6.
missile.
Missile inbound, evade!
Missile. Missile.
I'm maneuver behind the enemy.
Missile.
Damn it, I can't break away!
Missile.
The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
Possível ter errado, velho.
Mage 2, locked.
How can I retreat with the UAV on my tail?
Distract the bandit. Buy your friend some time.
Missile.
Mage 2 is taking on multiple UAVs. He's got them at bay. We owe him one.
Mage 2's in the clouds.
I'm glued to this one. That's it, baby. Come to Poppy. Bandit evaded the attack.
Eu quero jogar essa missão com a Falcon.
Want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
She's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support!
Tô indo, tô indo.
Somebody! Support!
Missile. Missile.
Gollum 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
Como é que a gente perdeu ela? Ninguém foi derrubado ainda.
Sorry.
Mulher pediu ajuda pra mim, cara. Eu não estava lá pra ajudar ela, velho.
It's got a lock on me.
Mage 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble.
I can't shake it.
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Gollum Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Perdemos uma então, velho. Golem 2.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. Mage 2, lower speed. 3,000 to runway. Mage 2, bank right. Mage 2, lower nose. You're too high.
Tô muito rápido.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Nicely done, Mage 2.
I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready.
Nossa, pousei todo cagado, mas consegui. O que importa é a resistência no final, velho.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases
5,5.
joined forces and are engaged.
Para, cara, tô aprendendo. Ganhou uma conquista, ó. Completou a missão 3 no modo campanha. Cara, por que que não tá...
Front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters,
Próxima vez que apareceria, vamos ver se vai aparecer, velho.
the situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Vai aparecer outra aí, a gente vai ver se vai aparecer o
Here he
negócio.
comes.
Eita, pô. Nossa, é o Sul 30 de asa laranja, velho.
Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here.
É, o maluco usou
We got all kinds of critters, too.
a
Everything
habilidade
from
dele e não ganhou.
rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Essa mulher vai ser a boss, velho. Eu tô sentindo. Resgate.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the
Nossa.
and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger.
Nossa, velho.
After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Missão stealth. Vambora. O que dá pra gente comprar aqui? Tenho 92 birubiru, velho. Dá pra comprar isso aqui, ó. Tá, agora a gente tem que juntar, sei lá, uns 200 mil pra comprar um grupo em si, velho. E a gente vai escolher se a gente vai pro Taipum ou pro Rafale. Eu prefiro o Taipum. Os dois vão deixar eu pular aqui pro F-35 e depois pro F-22. Nossa, mas tem um aqui que vai pro Sul 57. Não, os dois são o fim da linha, né, praticamente. A Viúva Negra 2. Nossa, esse aqui também é bom. São os caças de ponta, né? Quais são os caças de ponta todos que tem? São só esses, né? É, tudo leva pra esses dois só. Sul 57 e F-22, os melhores caças da atualidade mesmo. Cara, vamos testar essa outra aeronave aqui. Eu queria testar muito o Darkstar, mas o Darkstar é muito zoado pra... Viu, Ney? Tu apoia a gente testar agora o... Esse daqui? Ó, a gente testa esse. Cara, a Falcon eu não vou testar não, velho. A Falcon é muito roubada, velho. Ó, a Morgan eu não queria testar não. O que eu queria testar mesmo era essa, velho. A Falcon é nostalgia, mas essa daqui é... Vamos testar essa aqui, velho. Mira a terra, mira a ar, mira a. Vamos com a terra, velho. E pra melhorar, vamos colocar os negócios novos nela aqui, ó. Melhorar a mobilidade dela. E melhorar a quantidade de arma, velho. Nossa.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Ai, os inimigos estão lascados, velho.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
Mano, olha isso, velho.
Spotted. The mission is over.
Olha o joelhinho.
Enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Tá, vambora. Eita, eu esqueci de ver o mapa, velho. É, cara, é aquela clássica missão do Ace Combat coisa, né? Só que a gente tem que ir nas nuvens. A gente só tem que tomar cuidado porque... com a altitude. Tá, eu vou manter sempre essa altitude aqui. E tomar cuidado porque o avião perde muito controle. Eu não tô enxergando nada, velho. Eu tô indo só no radar mesmo.
H2, you're icing up.
Eu tô congelando. Mas o que que eu faço? Ah, eu sei que eu tô congelando, mas o que que eu vou fazer? Ah, vamos acelerar, cara. Vamos mostrar nossa habilidade. Uma vez só. Se der ruim, a gente tentou.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Cara, vocês não estão sentindo a sensação que é... Vocês estão ouvindo uma tremida, né? O controle ele tá tremendo da mesma forma, velho. Como que tá gostoso pilotar essa aeronave aqui.
Situation normal. Nothing sighted.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Vamos pro caminho mais difícil.
You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look,
Eu vou no caminho mais
just
difícil,
be
velho.
you and your radar out there. Just know
Vocês me conhecem, velho.
pulling for you.
Meu Deus.
I'm one of them.
Nossa.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
Pra cá agora.
Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war.
Cara, é muita corrente de ar que tá passando nesse lugar, velho. Minha aeronave ela tá totalmente fora de controle.
Remained a humble.
Totalmente não, velho. Mas tá muito fora de controle.
I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Probably just a bug.
Se exploda, velho. Vamos cortar caminho.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Ai, 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 ai. Acho que deu ruim. Deu ruim o caramba, irmão. Chegamos. Nossa, olha.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate.
Olha, o avião não fica reto, velho.
Started.
Agora ficou. Cheguei.
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing
Os
zone.
caras só vão ver uma aeronave pretona chegando, velho.
Destroyed.
E é só isso que eles vão ver mesmo. Porque quando eles verem outra coisa, já vai estar tudo morto.
Target destroyed. Mage 2, missile launch. Page 2, target down. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Half of the anti-air guns down. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
This is Seagull. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. All anti-air guns destroyed.
Chegou a cavalaria.
Secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Running from wing sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Seagull, prepare for going up to meet up to UAVs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
Mage 2, target destroyed. Fox 2. Vehicle down.
We're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover. Yeah, Mage 2 destroyed the target.
UAV down.
Nossa, esse avião é muito bom, cara.
Locked.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up. UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Nossa, vocês viram o míssil deles, velho?
Sierra 2, hold position!
Ele fez a curva pra me acertar ali.
We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harley, stay right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? UAV confirmed
We
down.
can't take all of them.
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was thermobaric!
Isso, vem de frente. Vem, neném. Vem. Vem você também. Caraca. Já no campo do elevador espacial? Já, pra resgatar o maluco. Nossa.
Rescue unit down. Along with the soldier who had this radio. Get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
Missile, strike! Let's take it up a notch, okay? We found an Norwegian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than
Eu tô numa corrente aérea, eu não tenho mobilidade nenhuma. Não consigo nem mirar, olha.
All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1. That's the best you can come up with.
Saí da corrente aérea.
Going 2, hang in there.
Locked. 3 remaining. H2, target destroyed.
Nossa, esse míssil é muito bom, cara. 10.000 quilômetros é... É chão, hein? Nossa, quase que eu fui de base. Tem um avião escrito Mother Goose One. Goose é o cara do Top Gun.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off. Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes.
10.000 metros. Cara, você entendeu, velho. 10 quilômetros.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Cuckoo, forming up.
Enemy UAV down. Keep up the good work.
Roger. Send the UAVs to the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fighter.
Cara, como é que eu vou defender alguém, velho? Eu não sei nem onde quem eu tenho que defender.
Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Mage 2 splashed a bandit. Mage 2, down any UAVs near Mother Goose 1.
Lockdown bandit.
Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
O presidente morreu, gente.
Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs.
Deixa comigo.
Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Cuckoo, forming up.
Target is in range of guns.
I've got you now. Firing. Orders are to fire warnings. Golem 3, yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Nossa, eles estão indo muito rápido.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. This isn't exactly a fighter. Bandit evaded the attack. Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Gargoyle 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders. Almost got the lighthouse. I need the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? I hear the ship, my sight. Gargoyle, change radio frequency. Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble, babble, babble.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Não, F-14. O que que aconteceu?
One hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's wind brake took a crash. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit.
Mano, eu sei que ele foi acertado, velho, mas como é que eu vou?
Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Radar lock acquired.
Mage 2, missile away.
Olha os caras aqui destruindo o golem.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond. Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger. One right behind me.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Eu tô tentando, meu rei, mas eu não consigo acertar nenhuma aeronave deles.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace.
Eu não vou sair.
Mr. Harling, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was OG. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating. Friendly fire. I saw it. Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Rusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake. Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
Não fui eu.
Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand why.
Tu viu os caras dedo duro? Eu vi. Ali, apareceu pra vocês agora?
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed.
Ah, agora apareceu lá.
Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Lucia didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here.
Ah, trouxe eu.
Flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling.
Mandou eu pra lá,
President
velho.
of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
Cara, mas eu não atirei nele não, véi.
All right, guys. I'll let
Luz
you in on some
vermelha?
juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial.
Cara, é sacanagem.
He is the murderer of Harling in the...
Eu não sou assassino, velho.
His tac name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air
Esquadrão
Force Base
444.
444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Mano, esse jogo é muito louco, velho. Tem uma aeronave aqui bloqueada. A patente do aviador de primeira classe? Eu sou um aviador de primeira classe. Tá, agora eu posso pilotar com F-104. Mas não tem mobilidade nenhuma. Mas eu posso pilotar meu Mirage. Eu vou com Mirage, né, velho?
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Minha carinha tá escura? Se tiver, aumenta o brilho.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception. Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling.
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back, when you land your ass...
Arma desabilitada?
Anyone want to bet on it? Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
This is Square 1. Numbers we can handle. Proceed with us. Squadron, get into formation. Our intel was right. It's concentrated to hill tower. Look at that. This is unbelievable. There must be a whole wing here. That is using target.
Look at that. Blowing up a bunch of paper blades.
The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
The enemy just hit the control tower. Hey, what's with all the shaking?
Smoke!
Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs.
What?
Free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Gonna have to rethink the odds. Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill
Tell us
trigger?
after the starts. This is the penal unit.
Counts going forward.
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Beleza.
Here's the your line tune. I'll show you all how it's done. Fox 2, Fox 2.
It's closing. Evading!
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later.
Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Head to the next target. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them. Righto. A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Allow me to educate you. This unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer. Oh yeah, add this one to my score.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Cross goals. Where the hell are we out here? We're losing escorts. Hurry
O cara acha mesmo que vai ser melhor do que eu.
Monkey can do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight?
Bandit in my sight. Lock on. Go forward. Suspect. Attack hit, but Bandit is still alive. Missed. All aircraft act at your own discretion.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Wingman down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Trigger again.
On fire. We're going now.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can maintain altitude.
O cara me chamou de principiante.
This is a pretty nice ride. Intimate service pretty good. Can't believe these scenes used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy. Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining. The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you... Wilco, Man and McKinsey, please maintain silence for the moment.
Esqueci de destruir os bombardeiros.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Duns, get closer.
You're low on special weaponry. 2 targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. The paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
Continuing attack.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still
Instalar o jogo tem nem 2 horas.
and dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter.
Pior que é verdade, eu instalei... Não, peraí.
Complete.
Ah, eu instalei, sei lá quando que eu instalei. Mas eu abri o jogo agora só.
Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Eu ganhei do cara ali.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. 3,000 meters. Bank left.
Eu sei pousar, irmão.
Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Gente, eu sinto que não é pra eu pousar aqui não, velho.
Trigger's down. Damn it.
Looks like I won the bet.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land.
Me enganaram, velho. Olha ali, a pista é ali.
Lower your airspeed. 3,000 meters. Bank left. 1,500 meters.
Meu avião tá muito rápido.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Eu não tinha visto, velho. Quando eu vi já tava tarde demais. Aí eu arrisquei esse mesmo. Vai que meu avião passa para.
Careful with the aircraft next time. I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget. Spare 15.
Eu tenho que criar conteúdo, né, cara? Pra clipar e pra postar no negócio. Ali, ó. Completei a missão 5 no modo campanha.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Eu derrubei todos os inimigos. Você tem um ou mais apelidos novos? Cara, eu quero muito jogar online, mano. Vamos jogar um online pra ver como é que é.
Mihai's granddaughters like to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance.
Eu queria muito pegar um F-14 e enfrentar uma Falcon, tá ligado? Só pra ganhar dos caras e falar que eles são Nilba.
I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding
Vou ter
the
que
air.
clicar depois. Clicar onde?
Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them.
Ah. Aí, agora tá aparecendo o negócio da conquista ali. Mudei o bagulho aqui.
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji.
Shalaji?
His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young,
O nome do cara é uma carta.
Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited.
Será que ela tá solteira?
She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for.
Aquela narradora
one to
morreu?
restore the monarchy.
Não.
This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people.
Ah, essa mulher tá precisando comer, irmão. Parece até eu.
Like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. they started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Long day, long day. Long day, long beat. Bora ver.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's
Nossa, esse
attention.
cara é muito chato, velho. Eu vou bombardear esse cara daqui a pouco.
First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Arusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Vou sim, confia. Se acabar minha munição, tô voltando, irmão. E digo mais. Vou com o Gripen. Obteve 5 aeronaves ou mais. Já foi uma conquista, gente. O pai é rápido, mano. Tá, agora eu tenho que escolher se eu vou querer ir pro Taipum ou se eu vou querer ir pro negócio ali. Aumenta a velocidade da trava de ar bomba especial. Velocidade máxima. Reduz a capacidade de gás de mídia. Que é bom, hein? Aumenta o poder de fogo do Rocket. Não. Aumenta o alcance da trava de míssil. Isso aqui é bom, hein? É, cara, entre o Rafale e o Taipum, eu escolheria esse daqui. Porque é da velocidade, mas o da bomba e o desse daqui. Melhora a capacidade de torno, não convergia. Sei lá. É porque eu gosto do Taipum, mas o Rafale ali tá pau a pau. As peças, quase que eu esqueço das peças.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
O grupo é um bom caça.
Some welcome. All aircraft spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard
Olha isso.
we're gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything. Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
Batalha de liquidação, descobrir a memória consegue obter uma produção. Ah, então vamos destruir tudo logo, vai. São 15 minutos e eu tenho que destruir o máximo de coisas possíveis. Painel todo digital, mano. Eu tava tentando fazer um kamikaze, cara. Vocês não entenderam ainda o que aconteceu.
aircraft. Spread out and attack. We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as a tack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can. Breaking out of luck.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Willing the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
What do you got to getting out of line?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
Cara, eu vou eliminar todo mundo, velho. E vou mostrar pra eles quem é que manda.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? Trigger. Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. Now we supposed to close without ammo. I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Regulars like us are allowed to resupply. But in your heart,
Quem é esse F-16 que tá atirando em mim?
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
looks like Mad Dog's finally come around.
Missile away.
Damn, missed again.
Target hit. Vehicle down. Fox 3, Fox 3.
All bombers destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one hostile.
That was fast. Keep up the good work.
Right up.
Eu eliminei a base toda já, velho.
Area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
Sure you can get another shot? Must be my lucky day.
The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more
A missão do trailer. É verdade! A dos Canyon lá, né?
Trigger's the one who did most of the work. Why are you so proud of that full band? The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Nossa, quando você leva um tiro aqui é muito da hora. Por todo é que o meu avião é bem resistente, né? É porque o jogo ainda tá no início.
Hell of a place. I'll take a look here.
Ou é porque eu já tô com um avião que eu não deveria, tá? Shhh. O problema todo é que o cara é muito bom, né, mano?
Launching missile.
Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
The enemy.
Trigger has destroyed the target. Let's bet how much damage we can do with just machine guns. They're after me.
Morri.
Spare 15 locked on.
Incoming missile. Breaking.
Spare 15. Enemy's got a lock. In gun range.
Damn enemy hiding in a place like this. They can at least make themselves easier to hit.
Spare 15 Fox 2.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
Meu Deus, é muito tiro. Cara, muito bom, velho. Não tem como não.
Yeah, target destroyed. Incoming missile.
Eu ainda vou morrer, velho, se eu continuar fazendo isso.
Trigger, he's got a lock. In gun range. Spare 15, SAM sight down. They're after me. The enemy can only hit us once it kills mission. Take your sights on there.
Eu ainda tô me confundindo muito com os controles, velho.
Another base commander makes it.
Não dá pra mexer aqui agora, né?
Big deal whenever a new mission comes in, but it's just one after another. Like
Pronto, eu voltei pros controles anterior, cara. Eu perco o sensor de pressão, mas eu ganho...
Osia has one. The problem says where and when pawns like this will die. Maybe they already know the next strategy. Hold up.
Eu volto a saber o que que eu tô fazendo.
Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Vandog. Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary. Let me look into this doctrine thing. Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
Clear 9, lock on bandit.
These guys creep me out.
Isso aqui é o efeito PlayStation.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Sam down. Spare 15, target destroyed.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Confirmed kill on AA gun. Yo, you having fun out here, Trigger? Vehicle down. Okay. All that's left below you is piles of rubble. Look for more enemies. Let's see if they can't hit you this time. Spare 15, locked on. Fox 3. AA gun down. Vehicle down. Spare 15, target destroyed. This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops. Spare 11, just do your job. Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area. Aircraft approaching at high speed. Bearing 280.
Não creio.
They're drones. These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots?
Machines are not replaced.
Eu tô sem...
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission. It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. Spare 15, stay within the operation area. Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Penal units are just pawns. That lying son of a bitch. Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. Fox
Ah, eu tô com o míssil, a coisa ali, ó.
Spare 15 down another. That's 3. This
Acabou meus flare.
I'm still at the table. I rolled a missile. Another one. I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. He's been taken out. Don't miss your pants over one aircraft being down. This is a whole.
É muito míssil, cara.
What happens to a bet when the bank is out? Another man down. There's no point. Retreat. Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished. This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots? Shut up. Try to stop it.
Bandits in the tunnel. They're taking off from inside. Tunnel? You gotta be kidding.
I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Poor decision on your part. I've still got top scorer. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you inflate your numbers. You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units. I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say
Acabaram meus mísseis.
too low and you'll get fired from the ground. 7 down, that's more than an ace. Engage or face punishment. Guard dog. You'll pay for this. Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all. Three minutes remaining.
Nossa, ele meteu a manobra.
Locked on target. Spare 15 is cleaning up. 10 crafts down. Locked on bandit. Enemy is locked on. It's the mission and the ones who stayed there crazy. 2 minutes remaining. Nothing but trouble this mission, I'm afraid. Spare 15, target destroyed. You take care of the service target. Hey, gun down. Take out anti-air weapons that get in the way. I'm spiked.
É, antiaéreo é bom, hein?
Deploy. Missile coming at you. Break, break. Locked. Enemy has a lock on you. Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping. 1 minute remaining.
Bandit cleared. Lock on. Flank 2.
No, we gotta fire.
Eu tenho 2 mísseis ainda. Ah não, acho que meus mísseis acabaram, o jogo tá me dando míssil.
30 seconds remaining.
Olha, o jogo me dá 2 mísseis. Use com sabedoria. 6 segundos. 6 segundos, um sonho. 3, 2, 1.
bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
Nossa, briga interna. Assim que eu gosto.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before. We blow the shit up.
F-35, só que completei a missão 6 no modo campanha.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However,
Cara, muito
some of you
bom, velho.
crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them.
Eu não voltei não, velho. Primeira tentativa. Cara, vamos ver aquele multiplayer lá, velho. Tô curioso. Daqui a pouquinho já vai dar hora de ir embora também.